Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullaahi, wa barakatuh, dear beautiful sisters. How are you all doing? I hope you all are well and good and in best of health and iman. I'm Fatima G. If you're new here, you're absolutely welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. So in today's video, I wanted to really talk about Ramadan as a single parent and some of the things that I do to make my Ramadan blessed and to make my Ramadan productive and everything like that. Being a single parent is hard, it's something that I never really envisioned for myself. It's something that I never ever wanted for myself at all. But Alhamdulilaah Rabbil Alameen, this is the will of Allah. So I just accept it. And I am grateful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing me with this, because Alhamdulillah for absolutely everything. So you can just imagine being a single parent during Ramadan times, how difficult it can be, especially with little or no support. But Alhamdulillah, yet again, we thank Allah for absolutely everything. So for me, my routine that I had when I was married to my routine that I have now is not much of a difference, Alhamdulillah. Because prior to marriage, I used to go to the masjid all the time for like Ramadan and everything like that. Every single day I would go to the masjid before marriage. So Alhamdulillah, when I got married as well, I explained my routine to my ex-husband and he was actually okay with it, which was every single time we used to go to the masjid anyway and be amongst the community, break our fast with the community and everything like that. And that happened a lot most of the time, Alhamdulillah. So Alhamdulillah, I was blessed, not having to cook all the time, this extravagant Ramadan iftars and everything like that. So Alhamdulillah for that. So of course, when my marriage ended, that's the same routine that I kept anyway. I kept going to the masjid all the time and just being around the community and everything, Alhamdulillah. So let me speak for myself, right? I can't speak for every single mother out there, but for me personally, during Ramadan time, I really feel a sense of loneliness. Like for example, for me, this is my third Ramadan, not having a husband. I mean, it's so complicated anyway, but my separation basically happened about 3 years ago and it was literally just before Ramadan. And during that period, I didn't really feel it as much because I didn't understand what was really going on anyway. I didn't understand if my marriage was going to be saved or if I was going to be divorced. It was easy. It was nothing. But Alhamdulillah, I called them my Deen family. So I had my Deen family who supported me during that period. So I didn't feel the void of being lonely. And it's the second year of my separation. That's when I started feeling like, SubhanaAllaah, I don't have a husband who is here with us, who is getting the same excitement, the same feeling of, Ramadan is here. So I felt that void. And now to the third year, Alhamdulillah, I don't really feel that void as much. Right, Ramadan as a single parent, especially like when you don't have support from the community or friends. I don't have anyone who I consider close friends. Yes, I have sisters. Like I'm quite a bubbly, friendly person anyway. So I meet a lot of sisters, but not any sisters who I feel very connected to, whereby, not connection that's very close enough for a sister to be like, okay, Fatima, I know you're going through this. I'm going to come and help you. Like, I don't have that. I think the reason why I've come to this conclusion is because when I went through my divorce, I really expected those sisters who I thought were I thought I was really close to. No, I was close to them, but like they didn't feel the same connection that I thought we had, kind of thing, so it was really, really difficult. So now I don't have that. So there's a deep sense of loneliness. There's this deep sense of, seeking that community, seeking that connection and everything. But Alhamdulillah, anyway, like I'm always saying like, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I'm trying to like improve my life and better my life and, make great connections with people around me, inshallah ta'ala. Now, I want to basically talk about some of the things that I plan to do to just make it so much easier. And before I get into that, I want to just say to the single mothers who have friends and families who support you, Allahumma Barrik, Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy for you, sister. May Allah make it easier for you and may Allah make that connection stronger and stronger. But something that I come across a lot with single mothers is that I don't have the support that I thought I had. Not a lot of my friends have shown up since my divorce happened and everything. And that's okay. You can go and seek that community yourself, inshallah ta'ala. But if you have that community now, if you have a handful of sisters, a handful of friends who have been there for you, who have supported you through this difficult time, cherish them and bring them closer, even in Ramadan. Visit them as much as you can. You guys have family iftars together. You guys, have sister circles and everything like that together, inshallah ta'ala. For me, to make it easier for me, I'm going to be going to the masjid all the time. Every single time I'm going to be going to the masjid, being around the sisters, being around the community and everything. And it just makes it so much easier for me. I want a lot of sisters who are going to be watching this who are single, right, to make sure we use this month to make lots and lots and lots of dua. We have to make lots of dua because we don't like this. I know that. I know as a single parent, talking to another single parent, I know you don't like your situation. Alhamdulillah, Allah took us from a situation that was not good for us. Alhamdulillah. But deep down, we do seek that companionship, you understand? Deep down, we do want to complete half of our deen. But one thing I would advise you guys is obviously not to rush back into another marriage. We want to get back into a marriage when we're ready, we're healthy, we've done the work within ourselves. So inshallah ta'ala, we can attract a healthy husband, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, and likewise we'll be healthy for him, you know? So let's keep working on that. And I think this Ramadan, I personally believe this Ramadan, it's a great opportunity. May Allah make us witness this Ramadan. I mean, for us to really get in there and start making our dua and pray to Allah to fill that void that we feel, you know, and we ask Allah to make us a healthy future wife, because I know a lot of us would want to get married again, inshallah ta'ala. And for Allah to bring people, I can't emphasize that enough, bring people who really deeply care for us, bring people who really deeply want to support us for his sake and his sake only. And likewise for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us, when we help other people, when we help other sisters, you know, anyone else within, you know, the community, that we do it only for the sake of Allah and not for the person to, you know, subhanallah, praise us or give us gifts or anything like that. I feel like once you get that within your heart, like, well, whatever I do for somebody is for the sake of Allah, everything you do, subhanallah, becomes so enjoyable and everything else, inshallah. Yes, we do feel lonely during the month of Ramadan. Yes, you know, we want that companionship. But alhamdulillah, Allah, you know, is blessing us with this beautiful month. And I pray to Allah that we witness this beautiful month, because it's a great opportunity for us to grow. It's a great opportunity for us to make dua for a righteous and pious husband. It's a great opportunity for us to connect with our children, you know, because I know, subhanallah, for me personally, after my divorce, I feel like there was a bit of disconnect between me and my children. It wasn't something that was done intentionally, but I feel like for a long time, I just felt so sorry for them, to the point that, you know, it created a barrier, and it shouldn't have happened, you know, subhanallah. It was something that I didn't do intentionally. This Ramadan, I really do plan to get closer to my children. So use this Ramadan to get closer to your children. Use this Ramadan to get closer to your family, you know. For me, you know, I have talked about a lot that I don't have the greatest relationship with my family, particularly my paternal side. I'm going to just try my best to just make sure I keep that conversation going. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. How is everybody's Ramadan going and everything like that? However, what I'm not going to do is force relationships, you know, because for me personally, if I don't feel safe somewhere, I don't want to be there, because I think a lot of you can kind of like tell from my personality that I'm a open person, I'm a bubbly person. I like feeling that feeling of safeness, and I don't feel that. So I'm not going to force myself with any relationship. And that's the same advice for you sisters out there. Not because we're single, not because we seek that companionship, not because we seek friends, not because we seek connection, doesn't mean that we're going to put ourselves in situations where we're not safe, you know. But all in all, we've got this Ramadan. If you're a single parent who don't have no support, follow what I'm doing. Go to the masjid every single day. You know, even if you don't drive, like, you know, go to your local masjid. Alhamdulillah, Allah has blessed me with, you know, driving and things like that. May Allah bless it for me and my children. So it's easier for me to just go anywhere I want to go to, you know, alhamdulillah. And my children love it as well. They always like, Mommy, what masjid are we going to today? You know, they always look forward to it. So yes, alhamdulillah, I am definitely looking forward to this Ramadan. And being a single parent hasn't stopped me from basically trying to achieve the greatest Ramadan as possible. And me personally, this year, it feels like this Ramadan is just different, subhanallah. This Ramadan, it feels like, you know, that it might just be the best Ramadan I've ever had. And I pray to Allah that that's how exactly it goes, because I'm feeling it now. And I pray to Allah that when Ramadan does come, I make good use of it, you know. I embrace every single day. But yeah. All right, sisters, if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, inshallah. And don't forget to write in the comment as well if you have any tips for single mothers and some of the things that we can do during this Ramadan. Obviously, you guys know I homeschool, so my kids, we're going to be doing a lot of activities together just for us to connect and bond and everything, you know. So alhamdulillah for that freedom of homeschooling. So I get to connect with them like I really intend to genuinely connect with them, like the same connection that we had, you know, because the truth is, for me personally, after my divorce, I didn't feel like that connection between me and my children was really there, because I just literally became so busy. I became this woman who wanted to achieve so much more. I became this woman who wanted to go back to studying, you know, a woman who wanted to start, you know, working, a woman who started a YouTube channel, you know. So it's taken a lot of time from me and my children, and I feel like this Ramadan, bi'idhnillah, will be a great opportunity for me and my children to build the habit of constantly connecting, and for me to always remind myself that my children come first before anything else that I'm trying to pursue in this dunya. All right, sisters. Well, apart from Islam, of course, you know, Islam comes before anything else, but anything else, you know, dunya-wise. But alhamdulillah. Anyway, sisters, thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum. I'll see you guys in my next video.